Yeah.
I'm not going up till we start sailing.
Yeah. Well, it's not running yet.
operation in 1909 to 1913, over 300 trains daily, one train leaving every 4 minutes. 150 ferry boats a day, ferry every 8 minutes or so. Imagine you're new to the country, you don't speak any English, fleeing a Great World War, poverty, and a pandemic. Find your way to the right one. Today, you'll take a ferry ride from here to Ellis Island and the statue. The New York office to your left will have the detail later, Battery Park, Bowling Green. But behind the cranes, between them, above the G-tops, a long gray building that looks like the Parthenon or the Lincoln Memorial, the Alexander Hamilton Customs House. Natives traded when Colonel Hamilton stole cannons from a British fort. The Museum of the American Indian calls Bard home. Broadway behind it, Shorewalk up Broadway, Broadway and Plain Street, the African slave burial grounds. Enslaved peoples built New Amsterdam, the Dutch colony that became the city. The Museum of the American Indian occupies part of that building today. Broadway behind it is Shorewalk up Broadway, Broadway and Plain Street, the African slave burial grounds. Enslaved peoples built New Amsterdam, the Dutch colony that became the city. Any ethnic group of the Western Hemisphere, for the world's major religions, all our nation's veterans, back to the Revolution, have a monument of connection. In or near Battery Park, Bowling Green. To the right comes Ellis. Percent of the U.S. population can trace a relative back to it, even though it closed in 1954.
Those are all the immigrants to the United States came from.
Samuel Ellis, a London-born butcher, came to the colony. Life good? Business better? Daughter married British officer. Sam Ellis buys his family a 3-acre picnic island. In 1775, come the Revolution, back family or independence. Could you war against your son-in-law, breaking your daughter's heart? He side with family. It's not popular after. Goes back to England. Granddaughter sold the island to the new government. New York's 4, 5, and 6 subway are eldest. Where did the dirt and debris go? Ellis Island is more than 9 times bigger. Versions 1 and 2 destroyed by fire. We see version 3, built to process 5,000 a day. Steamboat replaced sailboat by 1909, more than 10,000 daily arrive. Would you pass? Even skipping. It cost about 3 cents to make a 1-cent coin. They're only copper plated. You would need more than 32 million pennies to have enough copper. More than 74 million US dollars to duplicate her. Bon chance. Have you seen the light? In her right hand is a torch. That's copper like the rest of her. But the flame is covered in 24-karat gold leaf, gold thinner than a sheet of newspaper, reflecting sunlight or spotlights. Smart enough to bring a torch, you will not stumble in the dark. The proper title of this sculpture is Liberty Enlightening the World. The world has 7 continents, 7 seas. Have since become residential and recreation. studio, residential, Richmond, and Lincoln. Property values soared exponentially. Bridge overlap. Take the first letter spot. Right in Brooklyn, 9 to count out. Also known as One Brooklyn, the tallest building in Brooklyn is the first mega skyscraper in the city, not on Manhattan Avenue. That is 30 feet taller than ever. But opening in the heart of the pandemic was realized today. To your right, Brooklyn Navy. Luxury condominiums on the right, gray glass towers where the Schaefer Brewery used to be. The Schaefer Landing condominiums. The U.S. Navy left in 86, reinvested, reinvented. But the Navy are now strong and totally the Williamsburg Bridge comes next. Sugar plant to your right, being redone. Right of the logo, the three buildings are residential. The short one, 325 Kent Street. The architecture is based on what a molecule of sugar looks like under a microscope. The red brick refinery is a shell of itself. Glass building inside, they did corporately. Under the dome, greenery. Parks, fountains, recreationally. Tacos are tasty. The new buildings are environmentally friendly. Behind the blue cranes, it will look like somebody left the door open. Good. More air flows through, more light shines through than a tall, wide wall. That's the trend in modern architecture. Environmental impact is the overall deciding factor in your appearance. Ahead of us, the skyscraper between smokestacks is Empire. Go to the right of that. Taller than Empire, One Vanderbilt, just west of Grand Central. The flat top image. I've never seen one in New Yorkers still call it day in. Triangular windows and semicircular arches. In this light, you can see that only the top is the galvanized steel and glass. That's the tallest brick building in the world. And maybe in the fall, stay tuned. Right of that, the new building is the new JP Morgan Chase building with a diamond pattern on it. You skip some buildings right of that, find it. It's almost like a ski jump on City Group. Right of that, gray glass. And this light, actually a chocolatey brown if you're closer. The Trump International. Presidentially, I can't think of the developer. The bottom 2/3 left of it now, that height. That's the United Nations. Wide walls, east-west. Your nation moves east, your nation's office is west. Skinny north-south walls, so no VIP gets the corner office. And we always go to work. The north-south walls are all windows. The east-west walls have none. So when the sun is rising or setting, your light does not change as you read.